Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Unfog with Dr. Atahar Parveen. Friends, now internal reservation is completed. So very soon government will be announcing teacher recruitment notifications. Aspirants keep asking us many doubts, but one frequent doubt nowadays which aspirants are asking is that, madam, should we prepare for PSTR, GPSTR or HSTR in this current scenario? So we wanted to clarify this doubt of aspirants so that you can make your mindset and start preparing if you have not started preparing still. Okay. See friends, let me make it easy and simple for you. In order to decide which exam you have to prepare for, either PSTR, GPSTR, HSTR or Karnataka TET for that matter. See, if you have done D.Ed and if you have qualified TET paper 1, then you are eligible for PST, right? That PST means from class 1 to 5 you will have to teach if you get this job. See, as per the latest notification, already financial approval is done for the Hyderabad Karnataka part, right? Around 5,267 posts are to be called for in only Hyderabad Karnataka part. Among this, huge number of posts, that is 4,424 posts are allotted for PST alone. So, if you have done D.Ed and if you have qualified TET paper 1, this is a golden chance for you. So, it is very easy for you to get good marks in this CET when compared to GPSTR and HSTR because of huge posts. And because it is to be conducted for Hyderabad Karnataka region, aspirants who belong to Hyderabad Karnataka will have more chance, right, when compared to aspirants from non-Hyderabad Karnataka, right? So that's why if you have done D.Ed, then don't miss this chance. You should prepare and write this exam. Make it for sure. Okay, don't lose this golden opportunity. Now coming to GPSTR. You will be eligible to write GPSTR only if you have done B.Ed along with graduation and if you have qualified TET paper 2. So if you have not qualified TET paper 2, then you are not eligible to write GPSTR. In that scenario, what you have to do? You have done BSc and you have done B.Ed. Then start preparing for HSTR if you have not started still. HSTR is high school teacher recruitment, right? So recently we have posted one video related to CTET where the NCET told that TET will become compulsory for teachers who will be recruited for teaching class 9th and 10th, right? But that is not valid still. That will be valid after 2 to 3 years. Okay. So as of now, as per the 2015 notification of HSTR, aspirants who have done graduation and done B.Ed are eligible to write HSTR. And we believe that because already internal reservation is completed now, there is not much time for recruitment, right? Because our Honorable CM has announced in the cabinet that the recruitment should be done as soon as possible, right? So I don't think that they will change this rule of TET in HSTR. So that's why aspirants who have done BSc and B.Ed blindly just prepare for HSTR. Okay. Now coming back to GPSTR. Aspirants who have done D.Ed can also apply for GPSTR. Okay, B.Ed aspirants and D.Ed aspirants can apply for GPSTR, but you should have qualified TET paper 2, so that you have to keep in your mind. Okay, so now things became very much easy, right? See, one more important thing, don't prepare for only one exam. If you are preparing for PSTR, then no problem, just prepare for PSTR. But if you are preparing for GPSTR, try to prepare for HSTR by side, but give more preference to GPSTR. Okay. See, you have already qualified TET, right? So that's why you are eligible for GPSTR. So don't lose this chance. You should prepare for GPSTR. Give more priority to GPSTR syllabus. Even the exam pattern is also different for GPSTR, right? You have multiple choice questions along with the descriptive part. And you have physics, chemistry, maths and biology, all 4 subjects in GPSTR. So you have to prepare from that point of view only. But side by side, keep preparing for HSTR also. So that is our advice to you all. Okay, don't prepare for only one exam. Okay. Now, the case where if you have not qualified TET, go for HSTR. Your priority should be HSTR. Keep preparing for HSTR along the syllabus, because if you are a PM method aspirant, you will have to focus on physics and maths. If you are a CB method aspirant, you will have to focus on chemistry and biology. You focus that way only for HSTR because it is a multiple choice based question paper also. But side by side, prepare for TET also. If TET is called before the recruitments, then you will be able to attend TET. What if you qualify paper 2? In that scenario, you will have a golden chance of writing GPSTR also, right? So that's why aspirants who are preparing for HSTR and not qualified TET, make sure that you prepare parallelly along with HSTR for TET also. Okay, focus more on HSTR because HSTR syllabus is tough, right? But TET syllabus, though they have given that all the syllabus till 12th standard has to be studied, comparatively still it will be easy only if you compare it with HSTR. So that's why keep preparing parallelly for TET also. Okay, I'm clear, right? This is our advice. Okay, it is up to you to follow or no, because aspirants are asking us. That's why we are giving you advice as per our experience and as per our intuition. Okay, I will make it short for you. See, if you have pursued DED and if you have qualified TET paper 1, then go for PSTR. No problem at all. Okay, primary teacher recruitment. It will be for class 1 to 5. Okay. If you have qualified TET paper 2, then go for GPSTR, but parallelly prepare for HSTR also. Okay. But if you have not qualified paper 2, go for HSTR, but parallelly prepare for TET also. Okay, clear, right? Now, this thing which we have told is for HK part. Okay, in HK part, as you can see that financial approval was done already before internal reservation issue was coming up, right? So, for PST, you have 4,424 vacancies. For GPSTR, it is 78. And for HSTR, it is 121. Okay, so this part, the total vacancies along with the other teachers like PET and PET grade 2 and all that, we have 5,267 vacancies. But this is only for HK part. Our Honorable Education Minister also told about the non-HK part, that 5,000 vacancies will be coming up, and they are also objecting this, it seems. That is what he told. He told that they are fighting to increase for the non-HK part. They want to increase the non-HK part vacancies. Okay. And even aided schools, 875 posts. This also financial approval was done before internal reservation only. Okay. Whenever the recruitment comes, all the recruitments will be flooded, we feel. So that's why what you have to do now, if you are really serious and if you want to get these jobs, then you should not neglect this golden chance, because if you wait for notification, what will happen? You will not be preparing and you will lag behind. So that's why don't wait for notification. You need to start preparing. If you have not started preparing, make it a point that you start right now. And if you are already preparing, then try to start thorough revision now. See, remember, those aspirants who are preparing now, they will only succeed when the exam comes, because you are in a race now. This race is a huge race because since years some recruitments have not come. Okay, so your future is in your hands. You have to work hard to secure your job, and this is what we advise to every aspirant. Don't bring negative thoughts in your mind. Don't divert in your mind. This is not the time to blame government. This is not the time to blame our luck. This is not the time to blame anything. This is the time only to focus and focus. Don't distract your mind. Just keep preparing. We really hope that your preparation will bring a good fruit to you and secure a good job for you in the future. Okay. Thank you. All the best. Bye.